All right, let's see how this goes. I started mixing this last night, and I originally planned on doing this mix live. And the whole reason that I was even going to do this mix again is because the first time I mixed it, I kind of overpowered the drums, or made the drums overpower everything else. And it wasn't intentional, it just kind of happened. But anyway, so we're trying to fix the problem. And so, what I've done already, let me show you. And I apologize if you hear the kids in the background, but that's going to happen being at a home studio with kids. So, show you what I've already done. First, let's turn off all my effects that I've done. We're going to take the sends out of this. And I'm going to play it once just so that you can hear the original sound of everything. But we're going to take this back to master. Take these three back. And then we're going to adjust the volume. Oop. Should have put it all at 0. Let's just do each one individually. Okay, so now you're going to hear the original mix and what it all sounds like start to finish. Just a reminder, these are not professionals. The only one that's even close to being a professional musician is the lead singer, who is also the one playing the keys. The rest of them have a lot to learn. And the drummer, he's a professional drummer. Other than that, the backup vocals, the flute player, and the bass guitarist are not professionals. But they love what they do, and that's why they do it. So just keep that in mind. This is the raw mix of Make Room. So here you go.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Sing it here. To do whatever you want to. I will make room. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Sing that. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Say that again. Break down. Say, shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. I know your way is better, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you here this morning to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to.
Now, I know there were parts of that that got loud. There were parts of it that clipped out as far as the audio goes on the main channel and the drums and the bass guitar. Like I said, that was the raw, unfiltered, unmixed, no effects, no nothing sound that got recorded. So nothing, the only thing that was changed was that I forgot to put back to how it originally came into the system was the panning on the drums. The way the drums are mic'd, there's an overhead drum on the left side, overhead drum mic on the right side, and a kick drum mic. That's all the drums have. So they're panned left and right. And now I'm going to put it all back to how I had it. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, that's easy. I'm gonna fix that. We're just gonna reload. No, I don't want to save any changes. I'm just gonna reload because I saved it before I started this. So, oh, well, there we go. So now everything's back to how I had it. As you can see here, throw this in. See, all my effects are turned back on. Everything's powered back up. All my sends of where I want to send everything at the moment. Some of these sends will change, but at the moment, this is where they're all at. Started with my drums as far as the mix goes. Worked on the kick first. Got it set how I wanted it. Then I did my overheads. Then I worked on the keys, and then I adjusted the flute. The flute, that one's a little harder. She tends to sit back from the mic. And it's probably a good foot away from her flute. So to get it to pick up her flute was a challenge in a live setting. All of this was recorded live during a worship service. So now we are going to start working on vocals. For my vocals, just kind of play it and adjust as it plays. So here we go.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. And I will.
Apparently, it wants to be difficult. Effect. Add an effect. All right, so we're going to close it out completely. Oops. No, don't want to save changes. I'll reopen program. Hopefully now it's working like it should be. Unmute. There we go. So let's add a compressor to it.
And I will make room for you.
Let's go to where it's kind of heavy.
Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Sing that again. Break down, shake. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. I know your way is better. And I will make room for you.
Now let's go back to the beginning.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
Bypass in here.
And I will make room for you
It's about 100.
to do whatever you want to.
Anything below that.
To do whatever you want to.
Average vocals aren't going below this range.
And I will make room for you.
This up a bit.
To do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you. To do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. I will make room for you. To do whatever you want to. Sing it to him. To do whatever you want to. I will make room. I will make room for you. To do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Sing that. Shake up the ground of all my tradition.
Okay. I like it. Now, we'll move on to the next one. Now, This part I'm probably not going to bother to record, but gaps in the audio like this one here. I'll zoom in for you. So there's a huge gap from here. Usually gaps like that, I'll take like this and delete it out because it's going to be nothing but background noise from the other instruments and everything else, and I don't need all that background noise. So I will take out gaps like that, gap like this one, take that out, but take this out, and then for coming back in, all of them like that right there, I have just a little fade in, just a little bit of a fade out so it doesn't have any kind of clipping noise on it. But I'll make all those adjustments at the end. That's the boring part of all of it, is just cutting out all the blanks. But now we're going to move on to the next vocal. Now these vocals here, these 4 vocals right here, those are all background singers. So main vocal, I'm going to leave it center. Background vocals, I'm going to adjust their panning. Hello. Figure 25 roughly there. This one here, I'm going to about 50. This direction on this one. Hers, I'm going to bring toward the 50, 60 range. This one here, I'm going to about 25. All right. So as far as panning goes, that's all I'm going to do with those. But kind of want to do that after get it mixed. I'm going to put them all back. I'll mix them first. So let's start with Rick here. Go out here because this is where he starts to come. Right, hit play.
I will make room.
Remember, I said that they are not professionals, and you can tell it. The vocals.
Do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to.
The background singers, no matter how much I would tell them that they needed to get up into the microphone, they had a bad habit of standing about a foot away from it, at least.
I will make room for you.
So when it got recorded into the system,
to do whatever you want to do whatever you want.
As you notice, you can hear a lot of instruments in the background.
I will make room for you.
Because I had to raise their gain up so high.
To do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
Now I'm trying to fix it so I can bring him
I will
in.
make room for you. To do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
See, there he got quiet. That's that big quiet patch. That's all background. That's where he comes back in it. So we're going to take this, split it here, and bye. Rid of that part. Back out. So, yeah. All of that, he wasn't even seeing. Now we're going to play it.
Take down the ground, all my relations, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Take up the ground with all my traditions, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Take up the ground from all my religions. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. We'll make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. I will make room.
So one thing I hated about recording the background singers on this is because I had to raise that gain up so high just to be able to pick up any signal from their vocals. Because they are so timid and so shy and so afraid of that microphone. But because of that, pick up everything else in that same microphone. And you're going to notice that in the other three when I go to mix theirs as well, but it makes it so difficult to mix just because you've got all that other noise in the background that's going to come through. It's going to bleed through. There's no avoiding it, no getting away from it. It's going to be in there. So all I can do is just try to get the vocal to stand out as much as I can.
Take down the ground of all my relations, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better.
That's
Take up the ground with all my traditions.
about as good as it's going to get, unfortunately.
Of all my religion.
Now,
Your way is better. Your way is better.
see if we can cut some frequencies.
Take up the ground from all my religions. Break down the walls of all my religions.
Those all the low
Your
end.
way is better.
And the other vocal,
Your way is better.
I brought this one up. I'm going to take it. We're going to bring it down.
To do whatever you want to.
Let's try to get rid of
To
some.
do whatever you want to. I will make room for you.
I'll bring this down.
Whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to.
This is where his vocals are kind of hanging out at. So I'm going to take this. I'm actually going to raise just a little, try to bring those vocals through. Let's try it again.
Take down the ground of all my relations. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better.
That's about as good as I'm going to get his vocals.
With all my
Okay. like I said, such a hard way to mix when they're so afraid of the microphone, because when you go to record it, it's you have to go bring their gain up so high that it picks everything else up, and you're going to see that here too. She is so scared of the microphone. So scared of the microphone that she will stand literally a foot away from the microphone at bare minimum and try to project into that microphone. So the gain on the soundboard is turned up so high. Here, I'll unmute hers and you can just hear it.
Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls.
Now in this part, she does a little bit better than usual. But I come here.
For you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want.
And when I recorded this, I've got a compressor on, I've got a gate going on the actual soundboard, so it's not sending just a full raw signal into the mix. But it still makes it difficult with all the background noise. But anyway, I'm done complaining about it. We're just going to work with it, do the best we can with it, and hopefully produce something that's going to sound decent. So let's start here. Well, let's see what our levels are at right in this area. Right about a negative 21.
To do whatever you want to.
Negative 20.
Do whatever you want to.
Right here.
For you.
Negative 18. Here.
All my tradition, break down the walls.
That break hits a little bit hard, so I'll probably make an adjustment right here just to bring that down with the rest of it.
Shake up the ground of all my tradition.
But let's add a compressor to it.
Of all my religion.
We need a difference of about 12 decibels.
Your way is better.
So I'm going to bring
for you
that, come down here.
To do shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better.
She tends to hang out.
Your way is better. Shake up the
This area
of all my tradition,
that up some.
break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
So we're sitting good there.
I will make room
Low ends.
to do whatever you want to.
That brings it a lot closer
Do
together.
whatever you want to.
Now,
Room for you
better equalizer. So
to
we're
do
gonna bring this up to
whatever
about
you
120.
want to do whatever you want to.
We're going to bring up just a little bit.
To do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Room for you
clash.
To
So
do
instead of bringing
whatever
her
you
up,
want to do whatever you want
bring
to,
hers down just a bit.
and I will make room
And then you
for
can hear that flute
you.
right in here. So we're going to drop this
Do
area
whatever
down.
you want to do whatever you want to.
Number 3. Get her back to where she's
Shake up the ground of all my, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my religion. Break out the wall of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground.
about as good as we're going to get her. All right. And we'll take a break. Start the recording up again here in a little bit. And we'll work on the last 2 vocals. Get that ready. I'll save it. And we'll be back. And we're back with Make Room Part 2. So, left off, finished with Mary Ellen. Now it's time to work on Gracie. Get everything here caught up. So let's listen to the low end. See, sitting as far as decibels go. Helps if I unmute her. So she's sitting 21 on the low end.
Shake up the ground of all my
10 on
tradition.
the high end.
Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way
Compressor.
is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. For you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want
Now
to.
let's add equalizer.
I will make room for you to do whatever you want to.
It's up.
Do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion.
happy with that. Now I do have something that'll help a little bit on all of them. Not too fond of it, but I will use it. Let's see.
Your way is better. Your way is better. Pick up the ground with all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground from all my religions. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. We'll make room for you to do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. I will make room for you. Whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. I will make room for you. Do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to.
I want to say that
To
he's a
do
G.
whatever you want to. To do whatever I will make room for
Copy
you.
That'll alter.
To do whatever you want to. To do whatever.
And so now, done. On to this one.
To do whatever you want to.
Sorry.
I will make room for you. To do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. I will make room for you. To do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. And I will make room for
Out
you.
of
To do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to.
So now, as far as adding plugins and everything that I'm going to add, those have all been added. Now we're going to listen to all 5 of them at the same time. We're going to adjust the pan. Left. Left. See what I'm doing here. So we got centered. Left at about 20. 60. Same over here. Right. So now we split all those up. Make it a little bit more spacious. However, I want to kind of hear it this area. Let's go way up here. This area. So listen to it starting at the heavier point at the moment. Just kind of hear how it sounds.
Sing that. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. I know your way is better. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to.
And the vocals.
To do whatever you want to. I will make room for you.
Hear these four
Do
together.
whatever you want to. Do whatever you want. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up
The ground of all my tradition. Break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. I know your way is better. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. To do whatever you want to. I will make room for you to do whatever you want to. Do whatever you want to. And I will make room for you this morning. Do whatever you want.
All right, so now I'm gonna save that like how it is. It's not fun. That's most of the grinding for the mix. Now I'm gonna try to do some fine polishing work, do some touch-ups. I showed you earlier in part 1 about clearing out all the dead space. I'm not gonna bore you with all that. That'll take a minute. And then I'll probably do some finessing with adding some sends to the reverb and seeing how that ends up. That's going to be more just playing around, figuring out what I like the sound of. And if I like the sound of it, I'll go with it. If I don't, try something else. But as far as this mix, other than the fine polishing, this is the main part of getting it all mixed. The rest of it is just finishing it all out and polishing it up just to make it sound a little bit better. But compared to the original sound and how it sounds now,
And I will make room.
I think it's a huge improvement. And I'm just going to try to improve it a little further. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.